my family has always been, really in tune with music. And my grandfather, he died when I was about 4 years old. And so I didn't really get to know his dream, but I did know through my dad, your grandfather always wanted to go to Nashville if he had enough money to get out of, we grew up in a pretty poor town. And it was way, more poor, like whenever my grandpa was growing up. And so his dream, I kind of took that from him. And then my mom used to sing us to sleep at night. She worked really, really hard. And so that was the best time that we could have to like connect with my mom. And so she would sing us lullabies at night, and it would bring me and my sister to tears. And I still believe that my mom still has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. And my dad, he loves to entertain. And whenever we would have friends come over, he would play guitar for everybody. And I just thought that was so cool. And just how he could just control a crowd and just give everybody just an escape from whatever they were doing that day or whatever was going on in their life. And so all of that accumulated into, I guess, what I'm doing now. I really just wanted to, with this album, I wanted to just express who I am and where I come from. And I didn't really get to have that opportunity in the beginning when I was kind of launched into the music industry after the Dreams cover. And, I had always dreamed of being my own artist and having my own messages and being my own person and in the music industry. So this was kind of my opportunity to do that. So I did this 100%er album, and my words, my thoughts, and it would probably ultimately, hopefully be an anchor as I continue my journey through the music industry. So always something to come back to. If I'm being completely honest, going from, covers to my own artistry took a lot of guts, and I think a lot of confidence that I had to gather as just personally, just as a girl growing into womanhood. And just kind of finally finding the guts to be able to have my own music and have my own creativity on things. So, yeah. Miranda Lambert is somebody I mentioned in probably every one of my interviews, just how she writes and how vulnerable she is and how true she is to herself, the good, bad, and the ugly. And she was definitely somebody that I took a liking to in both the way that she sings and what she sings about. I wrote Cry when I was about 17, and it was about my first heartbreak. And I look back at the song now and I'm like, what did I think I was talking about? Like, heartbreaks now suck so much more, and but it's kind of become kind of my coping mechanism as I grew and experienced more heartbreaks and everything like that. And so the song became more painful as the years went on. And then it became about several boys rather than just the one. And yeah, like the music video was just kind of the first moment I felt like I had with confidence and, the monster created from heartbreaks. So, yeah, like that was really, really fun to do that. Honestly, once I got on stage in this whole getup, it was definitely a confidence. I had to step out of my comfort zone. And, I was like, I really care about this song and I really care about the message, and I'm just gonna have to do it. And I think that was something that I found like within myself that I didn't really think I had before. The whole like big arm movements and the dancing and the, looks at the camera and everything was definitely so out of my comfort zone. But I somehow did it. And I think that was like a big moment there of just the confidence of just being a woman on stage and so that was really cool. I don't know. I think I had a pretty good idea of what this project was going to be and what would come out of it. Probably the Cry, everything surrounding Cry, the way that I sang it and that kind of emotion that I was able to kind of like conjure up from all the heartbreaks before, the ability to do that was something that I didn't know if I was going to be able to do or not, and that kind of surprised me. Proudest moment, probably in the studio, production wise, being able to convey like how I wanted this song to sound, or, I believe, I'm a firm believer that there's messages that come through the music itself rather than just the words.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something that I was really proud of, like being a part of and being able to kind of communicate with the producer like I've never really been able to do before.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually just the production, the producer does their job, and I do my job, just writing the songs or whatever. And it was nice to be able to kind of get into the production spot and have this whole project kind of bloom from that. The overall message for this album, probably to appreciate home more, and kind of self-awareness and digging deep down and finding out why you are the way that you are in the most poetic way, or the most casual, whatever makes sense to you. For me, this album was that part of me, of just appreciation for home, appreciation for my roots, appreciation for my mom and dad and my family.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciation for, my grandfather, who had this, big dream to go to Nashville before me. All of these things just accumulated into one anchor for me, as life goes on. And I think it's important to have those anchors in your life, whatever that is. We've had some really cool experiences opening up for artists, and
Okay.
Some of which are my friends and are my friends now. And so that's really cool. And I'll do like writers rounds and kind of be able to tease new music,
Yeah.
and have the opportunity to show music that hasn't been released yet. So yeah, just a little bit of shows here and there, but we're hoping next year we'll snag a tour. So I can just tell everything.
Whatever
all
you
my
want.
secrets right now. Oh, this will be great. This will be a great therapy session. What's a fun one? I really like. Oh, this is kind of I really like anime.
Okay.
I really like anime. I don't know why. It started with Spirited Away, that little movie. And it's just kind of like, I don't know. I really enjoy anime. I really am interested in like psychology. I think if I didn't go into music, I would be a psychologist or a therapist.
Okay.
And I wanted to be a veterinarian at some point for like the longest time. So like, yeah, like I guess that would be a secret